Today is Earth Day, but also coming up is Mother's Day, and we have a great idea that will please both Mom and the planet. We're creating some recycled paper bead jewelry, and Amy Latta joins us this morning to help us get crafty on this Earth Day. Amy, always good to see you.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Happy Friday.
Same to you.
Okay, so we are going to talk about Earth Day, and maybe perhaps you can make something for Mom as well. So let's talk about the materials we're going to use for this.
Sure. So in honor of Earth Day, we are recycling. We're repurposing. So we're using junk mail. We're using, you can use your kids' old artwork. Like if you've got collections of it and you don't know what to do with it, you can turn it into something new.
Okay.
You can also use magazines. Like I got this flyer for some cookies the other day, and that's what I used because it had these great spring colors in it.
Right.
So all you need is whatever paper you're going to use, scissors, and some type of glue. So I used Mod Podge satin finish for mine, but you can use any kind of glue. If Elmer's is all you have, that'll work.
So there's not a lot of materials here, but obviously it's important what you pick, especially for the vibrant colors like you said, but let's walk us through the steps now of how we start.
Sure. So once you have your page, you're going to cut it into these triangle strips.
Okay.
And if you want to be really perfect and precise, you can measure them. So mine are about 15 millimeters wide because however wide the bottom of your triangle is, that's how long your bead is going to be. So you can make them longer or shorter depending on the size of your triangle. Then you just cut it to have a point. And, you know, if you want to measure that, use a straight edge, good for you. But I don't have time to do that, Brett. So I freehanded these triangles. You can see they're not perfect, but my beads turned out awesome.
Yeah.
So
then I was going to say, they don't need to be perfect. So,
they don't. They absolutely don't, because you're just rolling them up.
Yep.
So all you're going to do is take a skewer or a toothpick, and you're going to start with the widest end of your triangle, and you're just going to start rolling it around that skewer. It's just as easy as it looks. Then you're going to start applying your glue to the back side. You can use a paintbrush. When I'm at home, to be honest with you, I use my finger because it's quicker and easier, but I didn't want to get all messy. So you can use whatever you want, just applying a little bit, and we're just rolling it around the skewer. And as your triangle gets smaller, it's going to feature that color. So one tip that I learned as I was making my beads here is if there's a particular color in your triangle that you want the bead to take on, you trim. So like this one, I have a real point here on my triangle, but you'll notice like here, I cut it off so that it's a blunt end because I want to feature this nice orange-red color. So whatever you want should be at the end of your triangle, and you can just snip it off. But that's going to give us our bead, and we just slide it off the skewer, let it dry completely, and then we have these beads that we can craft with.
Okay.
So one way we can do that is anybody can do this with elastic cording. All you do is cut a piece of elastic, you just string your beads. You can use only the paper beads, or you can also alternate with other colored beads as well. And you just string them on here, and then you tie it off to make a bracelet or to make a necklace.
And looking at this, I mean, and I had no idea what we were doing. I like to be surprised when you're here, but I mean, it doesn't look like paper or magazine. It just, they look like solid beads, and so it really is vibrant, and you can't even tell. You know what I mean?
Right. You would not know that that was made out of junk mail flyers.
Correct. Correct. It really looks cool. And you get the beads where? I know, like Michael's.
Oh, any craft store or Amazon. Yep, absolutely.
Easy.
You can buy regular beads. And then you can also make earrings out of these.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they'll never be identical because all your beads are going to be unique, but just find some that have similar colors in them. And then you're just going to add those onto a head pin and an ear wire. So really easy to do.
It's really cool stuff. All right. Give us a reminder of where we can find this and so many other things that you do.
I'd love to. Come visit me at amylattacreations.com. I have this tutorial up today, and then I also have lots of other springtime ideas.
Wonderful. Amy, thanks so much. And we are coming right back after this.